Yo, what is going on, guys? So right now it is about 1:30 at night. So I don't know if you can see, super late. And yeah, I am really freaking cooked right now. My sleep schedule is absolutely destroyed. But I just wrapped up right now. A client project went really over the top with a lot of visual effects for their video, and it looks freaking sick. So honestly, there's a lot of things I need to be doing right now, sleep being one of them, but something tells me I'm not gonna be getting any sleep anytime soon. So for those of you that don't know, because I don't think I showed this in my last video, this is my desk setup right here. We actually used to have like a TV over here, a couch over here, and like coffee table and rug and like all that kind of stuff, but we kind of realized like we don't really hang out in here. Like me and my roommate, we're both entrepreneurs, we both do business, and literally all we do in any of these spaces is just work. So we threw out the TV, threw out the TV stand, coffee table, all that kind of stuff. This kind of got transitioned to our workspace location. But I got desk right here, the desk setup, really freaking sick. Got some cool LEDs, little hustle sign, because that's what we do. We hustle in here. But let me show you guys what I've been working on. Of course, we got the trusty Celsius, trusty Zimbabwe's right here. I just finished working on this project right here. It's a cool little video that I did for a jewelry store. Actually, the coolest thing about this video is kind of how heavy I went with the visual effects. Like, there's a lot of things that I did here. I don't know if you guys can see. Like, even just for an example, like having all of these little like effects coming off of the jewelry where it like looks like it's sparkling. Trust me, guys, that was not there. Like, I went through and did all that work on it, and it looks really freaking sick. I'll show you guys a little piece of it that
30 years ago, in 1994, Gabriel and his family opened the doors to more than a jewelry store. They created a...
Yeah, but anyways, video is super cool. I just got done editing that. Couple other things that I'm working on at the moment. Let's see. So this is our website. I literally just got this done with one of my guys a couple days ago. We've gone through a lot of different iterations of the website. This definitely isn't a final version, but it looks pretty freaking cool. Let me see, I'm gonna decrease the exposure so you guys can see that a little bit better. What I love about our website is we have a lot of these really cool like freaking moving graphics on there. Obviously, again, there's a lot of stuff that we need to add to it, all that kind of stuff, but we have like kind of a more of just like a rough bare bones put together the website, but I think it looks freaking sick. It's doing great for conversions right now. I also need to work on refining an ad campaign that we launched. So we launched an ad campaign for ourselves, and you know, as a lot of ad campaigns are, like the first run and the first go around wasn't like the absolute best. Like my fault. Like, we got some good leads and stuff like that from it, but obviously we need to refine it. We need to make it better and get our cost per lead down significantly. But that of course just comes out with trying different ad creatives, trying different variations of the same ad creatives, and then just analyzing the results and taking it from there. So there's a lot of stuff that needs to be done, but right now, like, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, my like personal life is kind of in shambles. Like, I'm not kidding when I tell you guys, like, I hadn't before last night really slept for like 3 days. Like, it was almost 72 hours of just go. Very minimal sleep, and I'm actually low-key kind of embarrassed to show you guys, but I'll show you the current state of affairs for the way that I'm living. It actually is freaking terrible. It's so bad. So I have like, my bed's destroyed. I've got a bunch of laundry, a bunch of crap everywhere. So I gotta clean all this stuff up. I don't know if I'm gonna end up doing that on camera or off camera, but yeah, there's a lot of things that need to be done right now. I need to just kind of freaking clean up my life, and of course there's the never-ending pile of client work that always needs to be done. So it's 1:30 a.m. I should definitely be sleeping, but that's not gonna happen right now. I'm gonna go, I've gotta put gas in my car, wash my car, because I haven't also washed my car in forever. So I gotta do all that stuff, and then I'm flying out to Thailand tomorrow, because it's technically the next day now. So I'm flying out to Thailand Tuesday. It's currently Monday at 1:43 a.m. Also, there's crap here, don't look at that. I gotta clean all of that too and put it away, but it's actually pretty foggy out here tonight. Like, Recently, the fog, like where I live, has been just crazy. Like, I can't remember a year recently where the fog has been this bad. As you guys can see, it is super foggy out here, super foggy, but I just put some gas in right now. I was like super low. It was literally about to die on me. So put some gas in. I think I'm just gonna go for a bit of a drive right now. I think just right now I wanna clear my head a little bit, gather my thoughts. Whenever it's late like this and I feel like almost I'm in a bit of like a lower mental state than I am a lot of times. I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm tired or whatever. Here she is, sitting pretty. A lot of times I think everyone is so busy and we all just spend so much time working that we just don't take the time to really just freaking clear our minds. And when your brain is so cluttered all the time with new tasks, you don't have any time for new revelations, new bright ideas. So yeah, we're gonna go for a little rip. All right, boys, as you guys know, the first step of going on any drive is choosing the right song. So yeah, I like that. You can't ever go wrong with some Alice in Chains, some Creed, anything like that. Alright guys, we made it. But I think something that I didn't do in the last video is explain like why this parking garage has some weight and some meaning to me. And honestly, the reason for it is just because like back when I was like really new at making videos, like right at the beginning, like I would always come to this parking garage and I would just record stuff here. I don't know why, I've always like liked parking garages and the way that they look, but yeah, it's pretty lonely night out. Nobody's here. Nobody's barely even on the streets. Like there were a couple cars on the freeway, but it's like 3 a.m. right now. And like, oh, I think we're about to get kicked out right now. Hey, what's going on, man? How are you doing?
Right now, his parking garage is off limit, buddy, okay?
Oh, it's off limits?
Yeah.
All right, no worries.
But you can go ahead quick and then you can leave.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you,
No
sir.
problem,
Thank you,
buddy.
thank you.
Okay.
All right, bye. I thought we were gonna get kicked out, but we didn't get kicked out. The security guy was pretty cool. I find like most often in life, if you're just nice to people, you can generally get what you want. But he's probably like, why is this kid up here at 3 in the morning? Which is, I mean, understandable. It's like nobody's out right now. I'm gonna just sit for a while, do a little bit of thinking, just do a little bit of reflection, probably pray a little bit, and then head back to my house because I'm gonna get ready and head to the gym. I think, what time is it right now? It's almost 4 actually, so the gyms should be opening up real soon here. Alright, so for this week's update on my journey of making $1 million, I definitely made a lot of steps in the right direction. I actually went down to LA over the past couple of days, did a lot of different things, met up with one of my main sales guys and close friends, Aiden. That was pretty freaking sick. It's like I've been putting in just a lot of time, a lot of money, and just putting a bunch of resources into my business. And I think we're right at like the edge right now of it all paying off and it all paying me back in dividends. But like, I'll be honest with you guys, like I've been front loading a lot of time, like energy, effort, and money, and like it hasn't like directly paid off yet in terms of like more money. I know that's gonna happen, but this is just, I think, just something that comes with like running a business, is sometimes you have to front load a bunch. I think it comes with just things in life in general, you know? Sometimes you have to just front load a bunch of time and energy and attention into something before it really pays off in the long run. If you want to know just the raw reality of what it's like to be in business, have a start a business and be young in your 20s like me, it's a lot of loneliness, uncertainty, and pain. Like that's the best way that I can describe what it's like to be trying to do what I'm trying to do is just, you know, half the time you won't really know what's going on. You know, you won't know what to do, how to do it, or why you're doing it. But a fundamental part of building anything is you need a lot of grit, you know, because it gets hard. Like there are days that I feel like giving up, days that everyone feels like giving up. If you just have the grit to not give up and just keep going, then you'll be fine. And for me, I know I've got that grit. You know, I know that I have everything it takes to just keep going and make it happen. I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not feeling especially inspired right now. You know, I don't have like any bright, crazy ideas, but what I can tell you is I'm not at the season yet where, you know, I have the Lamborghini, I have like the skyrise penthouse apartment. Like, don't get me wrong, my apartment's pretty freaking cool. Like, I like it, but this isn't the goal, you know, this isn't the dream, this isn't what I want. And I'm just so tired of not having it. Like, I feel like my goals and my dreams are like right within my grasp, right around the corner. Kind of like in a video game, it's like if you're on a level and you're stuck on this level and you're just trying to freaking get past it, it can be really annoying. And there are just things that you have to learn. There are plays you have to make. There are steps that you have to go through in order to get to that next level. But don't get me wrong, it's extremely frustrating that I feel like I've been stuck at this level for, you know, the past 12 months or so. But I think also when you just take a step back and you zoom out and you look at the whole timeline of your entire life, you know, or even just over the past couple of years, like I can take a step back and look at the past couple of years in my business and I can see that I've clearly been climbing levels, you know, over that time. Could I have perhaps done it faster if I knew everything that I knew now back then? Yeah, maybe, but you know, that's life. You don't always know everything that you need to do right up front. The raw reality of owning a business and running a business at a young age is just that it's gonna suck. It's gonna suck for a long time, and maybe you're one of those special snowflakes that gets their business right at the very first try and then it just magically takes off, and that's great. Then by all means, buy the penthouse, buy the Lamborghini, post it up on YouTube, make everyone else jealous. But like, hey, if you're just a normal person like me, like I'm just a normal kid from a relatively small town in California, right? If you're somebody like me, it'll take some time, it'll take some patience. And you have to just be willing to buckle down, do what's required of you day after day, not freaking sleep. You have to be willing to be up at 4:10 in the morning and then just get the work done. Get the boring work done, get the unsexy work done, do everything you have to do, take the right steps, get the mentorships that you need, and then success is inevitable. You're always gonna feel like you're missing something, and you're always gonna feel like you don't know what the hell you're doing, and that's just part of life. You know, that's part of pushing hard, being ambitious, being a high performer. Because it's easy to stay small. It's easy to stay on the level that you're at, but to get to that next level and really freaking push is the hard part. And I honestly feel like when I get my Lamborghini, I'm gonna cry. Like when I'm sitting in it, it's just gonna be like a holy, like we did it moment, you know? But until then, it's just work. It's grind. That's what I'm gonna keep doing. Now I'm gonna go hit the gym and then probably pass out and get a little bit of sleep because I need it.